What's up everyone, welcome back to the Genuine Driver channel. My name is Nephi and this is my review of the Vantrue X4S Duo. Now, why do you need a dash cam in the first place? Well, check this out.
Escorted him to a cruiser. Suddenly,
oh my God, the glass shattered.
All right, so that's just a few clips of some ghetto footage from old dash cams a long time ago. Nowadays, with modern dash cams, you have 4K resolution in the front, which this one does, and a secondary camera for the back of your vehicle that films in 1080p. And now you have Wi-Fi capabilities, which allows this to connect to your smartphone so that you can download and save the clips directly to your smartphone, and you can pause, rewind, fast forward. And if you have the GPS mount not included, costs about 20 bucks, you can have the GPS software included into that as well. Now, you can also download GPS software to your computer with the Vantrue GPS player, and that is great for looking at your footage with the GPS coordinates on top as well. It has a good display screen, and it has a super capacitor built in, which is in place of a lithium battery, which can sometimes blow up or just freeze up and stop working from extreme hot or cold temperatures. The super capacitor can withstand those temperatures in your vehicle, giving this dash cam longer longevity than a lithium battery. Now, the good people at Vantrue is allowing me to give my viewers 20% off of any dash cam. All you gotta do is go to vantrue.net, and before you check out, put in the promo code NEJAUS3, and then you're all set. All right, now without further ado, let's get into what's inside the box and the rest of this review. Here is everything that comes inside the box. We have the X4S main unit, the 12-volt car charger adapter with the extra USB port, suction cup mount, USB data cable, rear cam with sticky tape in the back, extra sticky tape, rear cam cable, quick start guide, instruction manual, and 2 stickers. Last but not least, they've thrown in this little mini crowbar that helps out the installation of the cables, especially for your headliner. And taking a closer look at the rear cam here, we can see that it spins 360 degrees all the way around. And if you're wondering about the cables, they're all Type-C, just like this. I'm gonna do everything one-handed. So here's the suction cup mount. Just spin that like that. Take the dash cam, put it on the mount. Until you hear that snap. Okay. Take your power cable here, put it in the mount. Okay, and then we have our wire here for the back dash cam. Top left right there. Turn the car on. Dash cam starts up automatically. There's that red dot. That means we're recording. There is the timer that displays how much is recorded. Now these wires, the cable management here, I have a very simple setup where it's running through my visor and then up here through my handlebars. That is the rear dash cam with the sticky tape on the back windshield there. Okay, but you can do a professional setup later on. You can do it yourself actually. You can tuck everything in your headliner here. You can run it all the way through your headliner. And then same for the power cable, which is running through the GPS mount here. So once again, it's a very simple setup. Let's run all the way down through here. And this is where I have the 12-volt charger, and it has an extra USB port right here, which is charging my phone right now. Here's a demo of the display screen. So you can adjust this however you want, left and right, down and forward, and you can go ahead and get that perfect viewing angle that you want, and you can lock it into place with this here. It's like a ball and joint mechanism. Okay, now it's locked into place. All right, so what you have here is the resolution on top, shooting 4K in the front, 1080p in the back at 30 frames per second. This is the record time here on the bottom left. This is the actual time, and this is the date. So if you push the top arrow here, it mutes the microphone so there's no audio being recorded. Press it again, and now you're recording audio with your microphone. Press the down arrow and you change the view of the screen. So now I'm viewing the back rear dash cam as the primary and the front as the secondary. See here on the top. Now if I press it again, it's going to change to just the front camera, Press it again, just the back. And again, we have the front as our primary and the back as our secondary. That's usually how I like to keep it. Now, if you press OK, it's gonna stop recording. As you see, that red dot just stopped. And now we can enter the menu screen. So we press the M right here on top, and now we're in the menu. Now, there's a lot of features for this dash cam, and I'm gonna scroll through all of them, but I'm just gonna go in depth on the important ones. First of all, you have 4 buttons to the right here to operate this menu. You have the up and down button, the OK, which is like enter, and the menu button, which is like your back button. All right, so let's start with record first and go into the resolution category. Front and rear, you wanna be filming with the best option, that's 4K in the front, 1080p in the rear at 30 frames per second. You have other options here to choose from, but we're going to stick with that one. We're going to go back here, back again. Now you have loop recording. You have a G sensor, which is important because that senses movement in your vehicle. And you have 3 sensors here, and if your car gets hit or if your car gets jolted, it'll automatically save it to your files here in your emergency file folder. Normally you would want all of these to be on level 5 sensitivity, but if you're like me and you do tons of review videos, you drive around a lot, then the potholes are going to trigger these off real easily, and they're going to save a whole bunch of unwanted video files, unnecessary files in your emergency folder. So you can go ahead and put all these to 1 if you want and not have so much unnecessary videos being saved. All right, now we'll go back. Audio recording, you can go on or off, okay. Record light status, you can go on or off. Okay, parking mode, you're gonna have to go get the parking mode kit sold separately and hardwire it to your vehicle to use this. I'll put a link in the description below. But you can go ahead and choose to tweak the settings for collision detection, motion detection, and low bit rates recording. Okay, now let's go continue down here. Exposure, this is good if you have tint in your vehicle or if you drive in very sunny conditions. You can go ahead and tweak the front and the rear camera, which is very nice. Okay, image color, you can add your number plate. There's all the stamps here. You can turn them off or on individually, so that your stamps can show up in that footage or not. Okay, you can rotate your display. If you install your front or rear cam upside down, you can easily rotate it in the menu here. Okay, you got time lapse, and that's it for this category. So we'll go back to the main menu here, and then now we're going to go into system. Okay, so you got language. Okay, you got Wi-Fi, which is important. You can go 2.4G or 5G. You can set up your Wi-Fi through here. Okay, format SD card is the very first thing you want to do before you do anything. And what it's going to do is going to wipe all your data and everything you have already filmed, but it's going to format your card so that the camera is up to date. Okay, so you want to do that as their first thing if you run into any problems. You get that fresh card, okay? You can get a reminder set up for that. You want to set your time and date, time zone, basic stuff here, LCD auto off, volume. You can go ahead and turn this up. But you know, that beeping noise can get kind of annoying after a while, so I just turn mine all the way off usually. Okay, frequency, system info, default settings, and GPS. The GPS mount is also sold separately. Link will be in the description. And moving forward, of course, you got kilometers or miles per hour for your speed unit. Now going back to the main categories here, going into the files. Like I said before, if you get hit, you know, as a collision, your car gets suddenly jolted, the event files will be saved in here. I don't have any right now currently because I never got hit by anyone, fortunately. Normal is all your normal video files. Okay, so I found the clip that I want here, and as you can see, the A.MP4 is going to be the front camera and the B.MP4 is going to be the back camera, and they're all going to be saved next to each other, just to let you know. Now let's click on that and click OK again. And as you can see, we can watch our footage with the volume playing at the same time. Click OK, it pauses it. Okay, now we can go back. Go back. Now let's look at the same exact clip at the rear view. There it is. Now we go back, back again, and back again. You also have photos and you have all of your clips all in one folder as well. Now let's go back, and that pretty much covers all of the categories. Now, if you want to go back to the camera again, press the menu button. That's your back button, and now we are filming right here. I'm in my room now, and this is a crazy area. But now I'll show you some actual footage in the day and night time. All right, here's a quick audio check. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 3 2 1. So let's summarize this dash cam, right? It comes with Wi-Fi built in, so you can connect to your smartphone, giving you the capabilities to just have that footage wherever you go, show your friends, show the judge in a courtroom. Very convenient. I'm using the 256 gigabyte Vantrue micro SD card here, but you can go up to 512 gigabytes, which is tons of storage. This is an Amazon choice item, which is also very good. You know, this thing pretty much has it all except for that cabin camera. If you need the cabin camera, there is the Vantrue N4 3-channel dash cam, which is the best Uber, Lyft, taxi cab dash cam in my opinion. I'll put a link right here to my review of that, and you can check that video out and you can decide for yourself which one you want to get. The good people at Vantrue is allowing me to give my viewers 20% off of any dash cam. All you got to do is go to vantrue.net, and before you check out, put in the promo code NEJAUS3, and then you're all set. All right, so that's pretty much it. My name's Nephi James. Thanks for joining us. I will see you all in the next review. Peace and aloha.